And welcome back to the Heart of Chaos. I'm Javier of Chaotic Reunion once again, and I welcome you back to The Legend of Zelda Minish Cap. That's a postman, and he's running. I am the postman, crossing town at incredible speed to bring you your mail. Alright, in the last episode, we finished the Deepwood Shrine and came here over to Hyrule Castle Town. And we got our Kinstone bag. And in this episode, I think we're going to explore a bit of Hyrule Town because, well, we can, and we have access to it. First things first, I think I want to come in here, as this is probably the more important thing you want to do with every visit. I am Swiftblade, finest swordsman on all of Hyrule. If you train with me, I guarantee that you will increase your skill dramatically. So would you like to train here, please? We shall start with the most basic of all techniques. I shall teach you the spin attack. First, press and hold the sword button. Second, build enough power, and third, release your destructive might. That's all, young swordsman. I understand. Alright, so they always possess your body to feel, so you may feel the actual technique, though it's a little silly. Anyway, all it is a standard spin attack that's been around since A Link to the Past. Alright, so now we must try it ourselves. Let's just go ahead and hold the sword button, which for me is the B button, and we're gonna spin around. Yes, fine work, you're a quick study. Yay, we got a tiger scroll. If we ever forget what we just learned, we can look at that, though. That's pretty easy. If you need to remember past the techniques, though, that is very useful. There are no more techniques I can teach you with the current sword, so we need to wait till we have a new sword, which is a hint that we will be getting a new sword eventually. Anyway, that's that in Hyrule Castle Town. Alright, let's just keep exploring, you know? There's just all kinds of people. A lot of these people are going to start offering us Kinstone pieces, so this guy, you know, the hurdy-gurdy man, is still going to offer us Kinstone stuff. Problem is, we have no Kinstones, so that's an issue. I believe if we go in here, however, we want to come in here because, can we afford this? Oh, so rupees for, only 80 rupees for a wallet. Alright, yeah, we'll buy that because we need more rupees at a time. So now our rupees have turned from green to blue, and that allows us to do that, which is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Alright. That's this house appears to be empty. Okay, we're not going in there. Really, I don't really have a set plan for exploring Hyrule. There's Hyrule Castle Town anyway. There's not really much to see this early on, aside from just meeting the different NPCs. So, well, we guess we can't see his loving sister. I mean, we got Zelda. She's made of stone, though. I really want to play a game, but this place isn't open yet. Oh, we're going to have to keep in mind for when that opens up. Over here is the bakery. We'll keep in mind of this place later. Doesn't that smell spectacular? Perhaps they give out free samples. I say, would you ask for me? Alright, well, that's the simple thing. And, must make deliciousness. I apologize for my yawning. Again, I don't understand it. It's not that I'm tired, it's that I ran out of oxygen, and I don't quite understand how to keep talking without yawning just yet. It's awful. It really is. Alright, this place taunts me beyond all words, because look at that. You see that over there? That's a piece of heart. I actually, at this moment, don't know how to get that piece of heart, but we will learn eventually, and I know for a fact it'll happen eventually. Don't you worry. Don't you worry your bunions. It'll happen. Alright. Really, there's not much, again, to do in Hyrule Castle Market at the moment. I actually want to talk to you. We just love shopping. Alright, well, you don't have anything important to say at all. This is over here is the library. We'll be coming definitely to check that out later. But really, yeah, this place is rather bare at the moment. But if we come up here, there is this place where we could talk to this guy. I swear you had something useful to say. I feel bad now. Oh, no, wait, I'm thinking of something later. Oh, God, again, this is not the one I am the most proficient at. So this guy's going to tell us about Swiftblade. There's a reason I actually did talk to Swiftblade, is because of this guy. If we just do this, or not? Oh, so you've learned the spin attack. It's still dangerous, but maybe you can handle it. Well, let's see how you do. Show me that spin attack. There we go. Yeah, that's the one. But there's monsters out there, kid. You must make sure you're careful. Alright, so now we can immediately head off to Mount Krenel, and I believe there's really nothing else we can do at the moment. So, let's head off to Mount Krenel. Yeah, the Trilby Highlands. I apologize for the quick cut. I just wanted to make sure that my notes were in order because this recording can't go without without a hiccup every now and then. I just literally had a coughing fit, and I can still feel it at the back of my throat, and I don't understand. I don't. There's a thing to bomb over here. We're gonna bomb it. We're gonna bomb it because we have bombs. Oh, it's a Deku. It's a scrub. I actually don't know. What does he sell you? That's a good question. Well, what we need is this. Boom! Alright, what do you sell? Oh, you got me. I'll make it up to you. Selling you something good. Oh, he tells you something good. A friend of mine in the cave just east of here in Trilby Highlands has an item. If you're planning on going up Mount Crennel, I think you're going to need it. It won't get you to the top, but it just might give you a start. Oh. Just to the east of Mount Crennel, in a cave, is what he said. If I'm remembering that correctly. And I believe... Is it down here? This is a cave. We're gonna do that. We're gonna break this stuff down. Though I hope to the heaven's name I have enough rupees to do such things. I know it's a little counterproductive to not take the sword away, but it feels weird getting rid of the sword to do anything, and I only do that when I absolutely have to. So you'll apologize that there'll be a little bit more hiccups every now and then. Okay, you got me. You can have this most deluxe of all bottles. Oh, a bottle. I see. Thank you. I should have remembered that. That is essential. That is absolutely essential. I feel silly considering that I recently played through this too. Oh god, I feel terrible now. Especially since I'm trying to be most professional when I'm doing these Zelda videos. So it's a little weird. You would think there was something up here, but nope, it's a trick. Alright, well first things first. We're gonna get this bottle. We're gonna get some of this water. Some of this water. Oh, hang on. Let me guess. Here? Yeah, we got water in your bottle. And now we can just dump it on the seed here, and that'll allow us to get further up, which is grand. Now let's climb up this vine because there's 20 rupees. Now you gotta be careful with rupees because in Minish Camp there are things that turn into rupee like-alikes, and no one like a like-alike. So this is something you're gonna have to keep track of. Actually, before we move up too high, it might be a good idea for me to have more water in my bottle. Smartest tactic I think I can have at this point, so it's a good idea anyway. Alright, let's destroy these Tektites, which those are what these are. These are Tektites. Were they in Skyward Sword? I don't believe they were. There were some kind of water enemy, but no, I don't believe Tektites themselves were actually in Skyward Sword, which, oddly enough, I believe that's the only, literally the only 3D installment that they're not in. They're not in Wind Waker, actually, now that I think about it. Hey, fairies! However, remember, we are a part of the fairy preservation movement. Anyone who uses these guides is bound by honor to not use fairies in their runs, as fairies deserve to be free. They can use us at their free will, but, you know, they deserve life. So, we will not capture them in bottles, and we will take what fate gives us in terms of defeat. I know it can make the game more difficult, but hey, all for the fairies, right? I know it may seem silly, but it's something I did come up with a while ago, and in all of my Zelda playthroughs since Majora's Mask, back then, I have agreed to never use fairies in my playthroughs. So, yeah, join the fairy preservation movement today. It's better than a lot of movements you can join otherwise. Right? Yeah, it is. I don't know where I'm getting at with that, so you'll pardon me. Alright, well, I know for a fact that this area right here can be bombed. Kaboom! It bombed. And choo-choos! And they're actually normal-sized choo-choos. Yay! Come on, there. Oh, you should have died from that, I swear. Alright, we're going up. Now, the reason I believe we want to come up here is because we need a very important item, and I'm out of bombs. I hope I won't need those. Oi! If you're wondering why I didn't skip it like I normally would, it is because, at this moment, anytime you use a new surface to turn into a Minish, you're not able to skip it because it's considered a new animation. So, just a thought. Alright, so now we can come up here, we can fight more of these wonderful bugs. Die! All of you. There we go. And that takes care of him, and then him, and him. Time to die. All of you. Alright, so the reason we came here is because, shockingly enough, the water we have isn't enough. So we'll need Mount Krenel's mineral water. It's piping hot. Now I hope this doesn't bite me in the butt that I came here too early. As, you know, if I don't end up using it, like, because you only need to use it once, but I'm worried that there's going to be some place that I'm going to have to use it in general. Stop yawning! Oh my god! Oxygen levels! Please stop it! Stop it, the torture! I just want to talk without yawning! I swear, too, it's only when I record. It is no other time that I'm yawning like this. Oh shoot, I'm kind of out of bombs. Do you sell bombs, perchance? Okay, you got me, I'll make it up to you. Yeah, sure, we'll take that. Yeah, it's bombs! I actually skipped through it fast to the point where I didn't know what he was selling, but I'm glad it worked out in the end. It just goes to show you should always trust Deku Scrubs, unless they're in Ocarina of Time. Because those are the worst. Like, seriously. Nintendo were basically like, no, people don't like it when they have useful trades. So instead, we're going to do it this way, which is the grandest way of all. Alright, kill the Keese, and let's make our way further up Mount Krenel as we can. Alright, these guys over here can only be harmed from the back unless once you've pulled off their iron masks, which is what I was just about to say, but without calling it an iron mask. What are these guys play? These guys are excited for Majora's Mask. They're masking up immediately. You know, it's commendable. Most certainly commendable that they're dressing up so early for a game that I'm extremely excited for. Not getting it on launch though, mostly because I need to be more responsible with money. And don't worry, I'm agonizing over the choice, but I can't. I can't at all. Blah. Bothers me. Now, while I have less to talk about, there is one thing I do want to ask. I've been thinking and trying to get ready to stream a bit more on Twitch. If in case you're not aware, twitch.tv/Chaotic Reunion, which is exactly like the channel you're on now. I pretty much multi-branded as Chaotic Reunion across Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch, and probably any other social media. Tumblr as well, though I don't use Tumblr. It's kind of just something I did a while ago and just never used. I was curious if anyone wanted to, like, if I streamed, would it be something people would watch? And I'm not even going to say that, like, shoot, most people don't watch these videos, actually. Why am I asking these questions? I guess I get under the mentality that I like to be professional in the sense that I don't like to fish for comments, but when I do have ideas like that, I kind of like to think that I can ask for comments, and I have people that watch and I'm very grateful. I don't want it to come across like that, but just, oh god, I can only dig myself into a bigger hole here. Anyway, there's a rock here we can use, which is what we want to do, because we can head down here and get that bean. That bean is the bean we need. Which is exactly why we got the mineral water, because you'll notice this is green and not blue like the other ones. Anyway, we need to take this tiny sprout with our tiny body and our tiny legs, and we need to bring it all the way back over to that hole we saw before, which is important. There it is. This is what we need. Toss it in. Oh my god, I fell in! Oh my god. I wasn't prepared. I was not prepared for that. We need to go forward. Now, okay, well, we're going this way. Thank you. Alright, let's get the mineral water. And let's not miss. There we go. that will open up the way forward. And in the next episode of The Legend of Zelda, The Minish Cap, we'll hopefully have a less interrupted episode, and we'll have an easier time getting up Mount Krenel. Keep in mind what you think about the Twitch idea, those of you who watch, and I probably will consider it. And if there are any games you might consider just streaming, not all games are worth, doing full-on projects about, but, going up there and doing stuff like that, maybe even streaming some Hyrule Warriors, or maybe some World of Warcraft, which is something I do. I mean, things like that. I've been on the Chaotic Reunion, and I will see you all in the next one.